Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to see the tenant administration using the HANA Cockpit. So before starting, so just to add, suppose if you want to install the HANA Cockpit and you don't know, then there is already one video I created. So I will put the link in description box. And there is one more video for the configuration of Cockpit. So that also I will put in description box so you can review that. So in this video, we are going to see how to do the tenant administration of HANA. So as you know that HANA tenant nothing but it is like a client which we have in SAP, and using different client or using different tenant, you can create the multiple databases. So benefit of the tenant databases are, so they are isolated, like they are secured, so each one tenant cannot see the data of other tenant. So like this you can create a tenancy. So how to create the, or how to administrate tenant using Cockpit, so let's see. So here you can see I am logged in Cockpit, and in Cockpit this is database directory, so just click on it and add your system database of your HANA database in the Cockpit. So you can see I have added my system database of the HANA system. So HANA system SID is H4B, you can see. So just open the system database. So once you open here, so you can see this database management tab. So just click on this so that we can do the administration activities. So now you can see here only one system database I have in my HANA system. So now suppose if you want to create a tenant, so how to create it? So you have button over here, create tenant. So again we have two options like empty tenant and using replication. So empty is nothing but you are creating the fresh tenant which will be empty, and using replication means suppose if you want to create one tenant using the replication of another, then you can choose this option. So let's create empty tenant. So click on this. So here you can give the tenant name. So like I'm giving test, and you can provide the system password. So this will be your system database or system user password, so which you can use in to log in. So just take here start automatically and click on create tenant database. So once you click on it, so you can see now it is creating the tenant database test. So it will take some time. So just refresh over here and you can see the progress. So generally it can take 5 to 10 minutes. So let's see. So you can see it is created now test, and the status is starting, means our newly created tenant is starting. So once this tenant will be get created, so this will be empty tenant and you can do the development or you can install any application like SAP in the tenant and you can use it. So just to add this tenant you can create using SQL also. So using SQL command like create tenant. So you can also create that. But here we are going to see today the all tenant configuration from Cockpit. So that's why I've shown using the Cockpit. So it is still starting. So let's wait. So you can see our tenant is ready and status is running. So tenant is created. So very first, so you can see there is no backup. So if you want to create backup, so you can click over here and create the backup of this tenant. And now suppose if I want to do the activities of this tenant or any administration, just click over here and you can see we have tenant action tab over here. So there are different actions like backup tenant, then copy tenant using backup. Suppose if you want to copy any tenant using any backup, so you can choose this option. Then recover tenant like database restore and recover. So that is the one thing. So once you take backup you can recover also. So for this also we have one video. so you can check out that video how to basically backup and do the recovery. So like this, we have different option. So if you want to reset the system password, as you know that we just created the password, so you can reset the password also. Set restart mode is nothing but once your HANA database is started. So if you want to auto restart this tenant, then you can choose these options from here, like whether you want to start it automatically or not. So these are the different tenant action. And one important is fallback snapshot. So it is nothing but the um, basically snapshot or the restore point which we have in other database like Oracle. So if you want to create any restore point, so you can create from here. So just click on create snapshot and it will create a snapshot. You can see now snapshot is created, like on this time snapshot is created. Suppose if you want to drop the restore point, so just say delete fallback snapshot. And suppose if you want to restore your data, your tenant from the snapshot taken, so you can say reset tenant to fallback snapshot. So it will go to this time like recovery. So for now, let's delete it. So I have deleted the fallback snapshot. You can see now no snapshot is coming now. So this is the important. And you have one blacklisted parameters tab over here. So what is it? Suppose if you want to blacklist any parameter, like suppose there are some parameters which your requirement is no one should be changing that parameter. So such parameter you can add over here. So just select your tenant like our user test and you can add the parameters over here. So basically that will be get blacklisted and no one will be able to change. Kind of you are adding security, but system administrators can still change it. So this is the blacklisted parameters, so you can use this also. Then global location limits, so it is nothing but gal which we have. Suppose if you want to set any limit for your tenant, then you can set from here. So let's see, so we have two options, memory and CPU. So you can provide the basically quota. So suppose how much memory it should use and how much memory this database should use, so you can select that. CPU allocation is nothing but you can assign the CPU cores, like how many CPU cores one tenant or system database should use. So this is also you can modify. So this will be useful for workload management. So this is it. And then suppose now if I want to stop this tenant, so from here only you can stop. So just select your tenant, go to tenant action. So you can see all these options. So I will say stop. So once you will select, it will ask whether you want to do soft stop or hard. So if you choose this option immediately, so all the open transaction will be aborted. So say stop. So now you can see the status is stopping. So means our newly created tenant is stopping now. So let's wait for some time. Once it is stopped, you can see it is stopped now. Now how to delete any tenant? Suppose you want to delete something, so that also option you have. So from here delete tenant, so just click delete tenant and you have two options again. So delete tenant but keep directories, or if you want to delete the directories also. So I want to delete the directories too, so click on the second option. So now you can see it is deleting. So this is how you can delete tenant also. So we saw all the administration in this video. So like how to do the all actions for the tenant. So if you like this video, you can hit like button, and if you want to get more details or get more videos like this, so you can subscribe to this channel. Thank you.